I'm a pretty optimistic guy. Like, if you know me in real life, I always try to look on the bright side of things, and I always try to sit somewhere and think about something really hard before putting it on the internet, because it kind of bit me with the Street Fighter video, and I know I always bring up that damn Street Fighter video, but it was my best performing video to date, so I'm gonna keep talking about it. But there were things in that video I wish I could walk back and do research on and think about harder, and this is probably going to be a similar video. I am not excited for that Avatar game that comes out in December. I think there are some cool aspects to the game, but it still has not convinced me yet. My biggest talking point for this game is the co-op feature. That is like the one thing that I'm actually excited for. Otherwise, the game doesn't look too appealing to me. Now, I'm not someone who sits back and thinks that James Cameron is like the best creative mind on the planet. I enjoyed the first Avatar movie. I still have not watched the second Avatar movie, and it's been on Disney Plus for like 3 weeks. I will say I think the game looks really good. It looks like the world that it takes place in is very solid, and it was built with a lot of craft and love to it. However, it looks like a Far Cry mod, and I'm just gonna come out and say that is how I feel about it, and nothing anyone shows me is going to change my mind on that, which sucks because I really actually want to give this game a try, and I'm gonna try to give it as fair of a try as humanly possible, but I'm just not really looking forward to it. With so many awesome games coming out near the end of September and October, I just can't. I'm going to be playing a lot of Starfield, and then I'm going to be playing a lot of Spider-Man 2, and then after I complete Spider-Man 2, unless they announce like DLC or something or just keep adding things to the game, I'm going to keep playing Starfield, and I don't think Avatar is going to take away from that. I will say that the release date is really good for a game like this, because so far I don't think it really has any competition. I don't even know if there are any other like huge games coming out in December. But like, even with the most recent Pokemon games, I will pick the DLC for those broken pieces of garbage than this game. And again, if you are excited for this game and you're like a huge Avatar fan, power to you. You guys have deserved a video game for like 15 years. But that's the thing with me, is I feel like that this game is not the type of game that I would want from an Avatar experience, and B, it's a little late. I feel like more people were super hyped on the world of Avatar like after the first movie. Yes, a lot of people loved the second movie, and I think that the second movie is probably as good, if not better. Again, I haven't seen it, but if it can reach the same level as the first movie, which from kind of talking to people who have seen it, they say it's very close to, and some say it has reached that level, then maybe there's a lot of hype for Avatar that I just don't know about. But for me, I would be more excited if this was like an Avatar The Last Airbender, or even like a Korra Avatar game, than this type of Avatar. I don't know, like when they showed the most recent trailer, and the character that's like totally customizable gets on the animal. I almost called it a horse. Like, they get on the animal and they just ride them, and it goes into third person. That to me looks super cool. But why can't the whole game be in third person? I get that we have like a sluther. We have a lot. We have a lot of third person games. I don't know, something about like the world of Avatar to me doesn't seem too pleasing to explore in first person. Now, if this game was like a huge like open world experience, that would be really cool. But to me, it kind of has like that Cyberpunk 2077 feel, where it's gonna say it's super explorable and super open worldy, but really you're just gonna want to play the main missions and then get the game over with. Again, the co-op for this game might save it for me. This could be like my biggest gotcha moment at the end of the year, because this game could actually be really, really good. And I think that the story for this game is actually going under the radar. I think it could actually be really cool, especially because the concept for the story is not something we have seen in the films. At least I think. Again, I haven't seen the second one, so I don't know. But basically, it goes that your character was taken as like a baby and raised in like the military camp, and then like 15 years go by of you being like on the run because the camp gets attacked or something, or it's like 15 years of being in the military camp, something along those lines. I think that's a really cool concept. The fact that you could use either like the more native guns of the game and kind of be more in tune with your people, or just go guns blazing and just stick it to the military people and be like, you trained me and I'm better than you now. I think both of those aspects are really, really cool. This game really needs to stick the landing. Love living next to a hospital. It's so much fun. Man, now that I'm like talking about an Avatar game, I really want like an Avatar The Last Airbender game. Why has that not been made yet? I know there's like a bunch of fan projects, but like that needs to be a game more than this one does. I don't know. I'm just a hater. I don't like James Cameron that much. Oh, hot take. And I'm a film major. Sorry, James. He always has something negative to say. He seems like that type of person that you meet in real life. He's just fake as hell. And I don't like that. Like, that's not something that I vibe with.